Fucking disgusting. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh God. How can you how can your weekend be ruined on a Thursday? Man, how do you let that happen? How do you let that happen, yo? That was horrible. That was worse than the Cardinals game. I don't even know how you can smile and shake hands with people. I understand sportsmanship, but goddamn, bro, like I'm out of there. That was horrible. Yo, one life to live. Like with all due respect, bro. I think I get the blame the defense. Let's hear it, Honcho. Like I think you're being sarcastic by saying it wasn't the defense's fault. But if I'm not mistaken, they it's like a fucking 98-yard drive that ended with a touchdown pass. Like now I'm not blaming the defense now for the reason why we lost this game. But let's not sit here and act like they didn't play a part. I mean, you give the team the ball on the 3-yard line with no timeouts. Right? Like I'm not blaming the defense for why we lost this game. The offense was dog shit after half. But we cannot sit here and act like giving up a 98-yard touchdown drive with no timeouts to a guy who just got off the goddamn plane is normal. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Offense was horrible. Derek Carr looked like shit. But with all that being said, we're not going to sit here and act like we're going to just sweep under the rug the fact that team went 98 yards with Baker Mayfield with no timeouts. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I'm all about accountability, yo. Make sure we hit them likes, yo. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. I think Derek Carr played like shit. I think the offense played like shit. But to sit here and try to act like you can't win a game up 6 points with a minute and some change left, with no timeouts, 98 yards, like that's not normal. That's not regular. That's not regular. And I don't think the conversation, Alex, appreciate the super. How do you play press coverage with a minute left? Yo, my son said the same thing. Like, only the Raiders lose games like that. Only the Raiders can lose a game like that. Mario, appreciate the super. Is it time to get rid of everyone and tank? No, for what? What do you mean, is it time? What do you mean, is it time? What do you mean? The Raiders can fucking lose without tanking. They don't have to try to lose. Look at that shit. I think Derek Carr throwing an interception in the first half is what changed the game, in my opinion. That changed the game, in my opinion. We didn't regain any momentum after that. That was brutal. And that pick was something you can't defend. Black Sales Sports Talk, 6 red zone trips, and Carr has no TDs and 2 picks, damn near 55 completion percentage. That's on the QB, not defense. It shouldn't have to come to a 98-yard drive. I'll give you your $4.99 back because that's some dumb shit. Do you understand how ridiculous it is to give up a 98-yard touchdown drive with no timeouts to a quarterback that just got there yesterday? Now, 2 things can be true. Derek Carr can play like shit. You can put blame on Derek Carr. I'm not disagreeing with that. But to sit here and say that it shouldn't come down to a 98-yard drive, you shouldn't give up a 98-yard drive. You're up 6. It's not like you're tied. I think Crosby and Jones' jerseys grew 2 sizes during this game with all those uncalled holds. Eva, you ain't lying. Brett, appreciate the super. Farrell, Tillery, and Amik. jumping on the punt. That was bad, but it's not one play. It's not one play. My thing is, look, I'm all about accountability. Nick G, appreciate the super. Carr's interception in the end zone, Tillery and Crosby's penalties were the killers. Derek Carr's touchdown, Derek Carr's interception in the end zone was horrible. Was absolutely horrible. And it killed our momentum. It killed everything we had going for us. Shut up, bro. Tillery lost this game. Appreciate the super. I don't know if you're telling me to shut up, but it's kind of hard to tell me to shut up when you came to my channel. I thought you was talking to me. But I'm going to tell you what the problem is. David, appreciate the super. The Rams defense is ranked third. Of course, the offense is going to struggle. Why can't the Raiders just have a game where the game isn't on the line? The game is on the line because we didn't make no plays on offense when we needed to. We just didn't. We didn't make any plays. But at the end of the day, as bad as the offense played, as bad as Derek Carr looked at times, you still have a 6-point lead with a minute and 50 left with a team that has no timeouts, with a quarterback that just got there. You have to find a way to put that game away defensively as well. Like we can't sit here and say the only way the Raiders win games is if the offense plays great. In order to be a good team, the offense has to be able to struggle and not be perfect and still be able to win games. Right? Now, I think the biggest issue in this game, and make sure we hit the likes. So we got over 600 people in here and only 86 likes. Make sure we hit the likes. I think the problem is with this game is the Raiders didn't have no plan B. There was no plan B. There was no plan B. The Raiders didn't have they didn't have another plan. Their plan was to just run the ball 24/7. Their plan was to run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. That was it. They ran the ball up the middle. They ran the ball on the outside. They ran reverses. They just came in here to run the ball. They had no plan B. When the Rams made the adjustments at halftime, the Raiders made none. Mike, appreciate the super. Playing conservatives lost this game. Part of it. We didn't make the plays we needed to make, yo. Period. End of discussion. We didn't make the plays we needed to make on offense, and in defense, we definitely didn't make the plays. At the end of the day, you can say what you want about the offense. They still gave you a 6-point lead with less than 2 minutes left. You have to find a way to win that game as a defense. I'm not blaming the refs. I'm not, like, at the end of the day, the players got to make plays on the field. Offense didn't make the plays they needed to make.
So, there's a little over 3 minutes left on the clock. You're down 6. Talk me through that game-winning drive.
Hey. Like, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. With no timeouts, less than 2 minutes on the clock, and your defense can't stop Baker Mayfield. First down after first down after first down. 17 points not going to cut it. You can't say 17 points is not going to cut it when they fucking won with 17 points. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are we talking about? What do you mean we threw our defense on the field over and over and over? The defense is, their job is to play defense. Like, what are we talking about? I don't understand what y'all, I understand y'all in your feelings and like, you know, as fans, we get emotional. But you got to put your emotions to the side, man. With less than 2 minutes on the clock and a 6-point lead against a team that has no timeouts on the 2 fucking yard line. Like, what are we talking about? Like, y'all got to stop. This is not me saying Derek Carr played well or anything like that. I don't think he played well. I don't think the offense played well. But at the end of the day, with less than 2 minutes left, you're going to let a team go 98 yards? When are you ever going to blame Carr for anything? Black Sales, I literally just said he played like shit. Like, what do you want me to say?
Welcome to LA.
Like, what do you want me to say, bro? I don't have to think like you. I don't have to think like you. I don't have to talk like you. I don't have to understand anything you're saying. But what do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to say? Derek Carr did not play well. That has nothing to do with the defense giving up a 98-yard touchdown drive to a team that has no timeouts to a quarterback that just got there yesterday. Like how fucking dense do you have to be?
How would you put this in perspective?
And by dense, I mean dumb.
This is up there for...
David, appreciate the super. Only Raiders fans would blame the offense when the D gave up 98-yard touchdown with no timeouts. I mean, come on. Patrick Graham needs to be embarrassed. Appreciate the super. Kyle, appreciate the super. What that man did after the sack is what made our team lose. I mean, you can say that. I appreciate the super, man. $20 super. That's no chump change. I appreciate that. I just think that
You know, originally I was angry about having to go through so many coaching changes.
I think that
That for sure helped right there. Just learning protections first.
listen.
Guys on offense about the
Derek, let's take Derek Carr's game, right? Not a good game. And let's say the Raiders win that game. It doesn't change that Derek Carr had a bad game. So why the fact that we lose the game make it seem like Derek Carr's bad game is like amplified? Whether he played bad or not, the Raiders should have still won that game. That's what I'm not understanding. Rude the Vet, appreciate the super. This loss is on the coaches. Bad offense, terrible defense in the fourth quarter, and bad penalties. I mean, I feel like just because I said the defense should get a stop, you think that means that I'm saying Derek Carr doesn't deserve any blame. And that's not what I'm saying. And Baker playing better than Derek Carr says a lot. I mean, you could argue that Baker played a way easier defense than Derek Carr did. If you want to make that kind of statement, like, let's just keep it official. McDaniels has to go, taking your foot off the gas and letting the Rams hang around. Adams was cooking. Ramsey. They stopped throwing to him. I need some water. Some jerks on defense need to be benched or cut. Slapping football out for the ref. I'm fucking tired, I'm thirsty. My blood pressure's man high, I feel lightheaded and shit. And it's only 12 minutes in. I mean, that was just terrible. Somebody said, I'm about to go watch a movie. I'm too stressed. I feel you, bro. This shit is stressful. I didn't think I was stressed until I got on live. Like, Carr killed us. Defense held all game. Shut the fuck up. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, stop. It doesn't matter. If that game was tied 17-17 and Carr throws a pick to lose the fucking game, you're going to blame Derek Carr, right? So how can you be winning by 6 and lose the game on a 98-yard drive with a defense on the field and still blame Carr? Like, Carr didn't play well. I'm with you 100% on that. But there's no possible fucking way you can get out of here and not say the defense shit the bed. Julian, appreciate the super. Y'all quick to judge Carr, but not the defense. They don't have no trust in the defense anyway. Mario, appreciate the super. McDaniels, one and done. Horrible coaching. Delayed, appreciate the super. Derek Carr has played with the worst defense in the NFL. Through his last 100 games, giving up 26 points a game. His defense, they suck. Eve, appreciate the super. I feel like we have too many of these tailor to half games. We need to start making adjustments. Yeah, we didn't make any adjustments. Sorry, team performance periods. F the refs. Josh, appreciate the super. Christian Roman. Embarrassing. We'll get the next one. We're running out of next ones. Trucker Mark, foul. Josh McDaniels. He didn't have his team ready. I mean, I thought the Raiders looked pretty good on their first drive. I mean, so they was ready. Dwayne B, call the Saints and see what it takes to get Peyton or go get Brian Flores. He had Miami playing well before the chaos. That's true. This is such a beautiful moment. I don't know why. Omar, this is why having a top 5 pick to help the defense. But no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You don't need a top 5. You mean to tell me every team that's good has a top 5 fucking pick on defense? Like, stop, yo. Y'all making excuses. Like, you don't need a top 5 pick to win that fucking game, bro. If you can stop a team in the first half, don't tell me you need a top 5 pick to stop them in the second half. It's the same fucking game. It's the same fucking team. You got to make adjustments. Just like y'all want Derek Carr to put his big boy pants on and make fucking plays, the defense got to do the same thing. Y'all don't think Derek Carr is good anyway, so why do you keep expecting him to win you games? You don't think the defense is good, but yet you keep saying, well, the defense ain't no good anyway, so the offense has to do this. Those are the same people that saying Derek Carr isn't good. So if you don't think Derek Carr is good, then stop expecting him to fucking do good things. Shut the fuck up.
But if we were going to play well with John in there and keep it
Carr didn't have a good game. Neither did the O-line or anyone else on offense. With the penalties, Farrell, Tillery, and Max, terrible in the fourth quarter. Clockwork Steve, appreciate the super honcho. Walk me off this cliff, bro. I'm hurt. I mean, I can't.
We like seeing it here. Most importantly, though, you talk to Havenstein for a while. You always get the veteran O-lineman and get them going.
Offense didn't score anything in the second half.
He's smart enough to know the guy to go get.
Yeah, we still should have won.
But, you know, that's one of the things I can remember Sean shared from that flight. Your confidence.
That's the part that I don't understand from y'all.
And really just your ability to affect people around you.
Is there are NFL teams where the offense doesn't play good and the quarterback doesn't play good and they still fucking win games? So you mean to tell me the only way the Raiders can win a game is if the offense plays great?
It speaks to the culture of the locker room, you know, them coming in here and still trying to compete, even though, you know, the record speaks for itself. Just welcoming in, competing, and fighting to the very finish right there. And that says everything you need to know about this place.
I think we have like 11 days till the next game.
Raider J-Rock, elaborate.
11 days of preparation.
Elaborate.
Oh gosh, I hope not.
Do you have a house? I mean,
How do you win a game by winning 3 points in the second half? I mean, you don't let the other team score more than you. It's kind of simple. You had a 6-point lead. Guys, I'm not taking any blame away from Derek Carr. Like, I don't understand like why y'all can't like. I don't understand like why you can't comprehend that. I'm not taking any blame away from Derek Carr. I'm not alleviating Derek Carr of his bad play. I'm not making any excuses for it. My only point is that as bad as Derek Carr played, you still had a 6-point lead with less than 2 minutes left with a team that had no timeouts, who had to go 98 yards, with a quarterback who just got there yesterday. How the fuck do you not expect a team, a defense to be able to stop that?
And just roll with the punches. Be who I am and kind of be that leader.
Like, I don't understand that shit. Like,
I love this game.
that's my only critique.
Just go enjoy it.
And fast forward to your end of your career, what does that long-term success look like in your mind?
I appreciate the live after that trash. Whole team not ready in 2022. Some trash officiating late, but conservative play calling down the stretch. Jay, I appreciate the super. Like, that's, I just don't understand. Like, I'm not saying that Derek Carr shouldn't be blamed for this. I'm not. But to have the laziness that you guys are coming in here with saying, how do you expect to win with only scoring 3 points in the second half? I don't give a fuck about that. Because at the end of the day, with the lack of points we scored, you still had a team on the ropes at the 2-yard line with 1:50 left with no timeouts, and you let them throw the ball all the way down the fucking field. I'm a defensive coordinator in real life. I don't give a fuck how the offense plays. If it is 16-10 with my defense, the defense I get paid to coach, right? If it's my defense on the field with 1:50 left with no timeouts, with a quarterback that just got there yesterday, and we lose, that's on me. Fuck what y'all talking about, people who never played no fucking sports and never had no accountability for anything. You're not responsible for anything, so it's easy to just blame people when you're not responsible for anything. The defense is responsible for winning that game right there. At that point, they got to make a play.
congratulations, man. Well done.
That was so fun to watch.
All right, you guys, we will continue the fun here at SoFi. What an incredible
Period.
finish. We will discuss this game.
I don't coach Pee Wee, bitch. I don't coach Pee Wee, bitch. Like, we could have won that game and still said Derek Carr had a bad game. Like, there's no way to cut it. Derek Carr didn't play well. The offense didn't play well. I thought Josh Jacobs played well.
Say you're looking for the perfect present.
Offense didn't play well.
The perfect place.
They did it. And you still could have won the game.
As well as a room where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their gifts. Get our best price ever by saving $180 on the Lever Genesis 2. And Ace Rewards members get
I don't think Josh McDaniels had a plan B. I think he thought we were just going to run the ball the whole game and that was going to be it.
guesswork out of email marketing.
But
By analyzing data from billions of emails to offer suggestions for how to improve.
I feel like Derek Carr
Guess less and sell more with Intuit MailChimp.
throwing that interception before half just really killed us.
Whenever heartburn strikes, get fast relief with Tums.
Really killed us.
To love food back.
You score that touchdown there, the Rams probably give up and try not to get nobody hurt the rest of the game.
Now go win the International Unlicensed Cup. Wow, but you just dropped onto the field.
Kyle Clayton, man, appreciate the super, yo. You're a real one. Merry Christmas to you and your family. That's big, yo. I appreciate that, yo. Happy holidays to you and yours, man. Clockwork Honcho, how the fuck did we let them go 98 yards for a touchdown? Because Derek Carr. So it has to be because of Derek Carr. I think my sugar is fucking low, yo. I feel like I'm about to pass the fuck out. Let me get some, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I don't know what the fuck that is. Blood pressure all fucked up. I'm about to die out this motherfucker. It'll be alright, yo. But to let the team go 98 yards with no timeouts is ridiculous. It ain't like it was Aaron Rodgers. You're talking about Baker Mayfield. The quarterback nobody even wanted. I think Derek Carr fucked up in the first half. Derek Carr is so nonchalant in the pocket sometimes for me. I just don't understand. Like he act like he don't see the shit collapsing. That shit be like elevator doors closing and he don't get the fuck out the way. Like Derek Carr is not perfect. That motherfucker does shit that bothers me. When he threw that interception, I wanted to throw my phone through the TV. Like he ain't throw an interception. I'm like, oh well, it's okay, buddy. That's bullshit. You can't do that. But you know what else you can't do? Give up a 98-yard touchdown drive with less than 2 minutes left to a team with no timeouts. Y'all act like it has to be one or the other. Derek Carr played like shit, and the defense fucking lost the game. Two things can be true. That's the same defense that shut Herbert down, but couldn't shut Baker Mayfield down. Y'all gotta stop.
I'm discouraged. I got questions for that D coordinator. I got questions for my corners. We're up 6 points. Pressed up. You get covered. Like if you don't bail and get out of there, stay on top, keep everything in front of you.
Richard Sherman is saying it right now.
15 seconds left in the ball.
15 seconds left and you pressed up. That don't got shit to do with Derek Carr. Derek Carr could have played like shit and you could have still won this fucking game. But some of y'all don't realize that because y'all fucking weirdos and you just want to talk about Derek Carr 24/7. But now you got something to talk about.
Doesn't really know what he's doing. He's been here for 2 days. Is to go man coverage and for him just to be able to throw up go balls on the sideline. So
walk us through that as a quarterback when you see that, what matchup he got, and knowing
Motherfucker just got here. It's less than 2 minutes left, no timeouts. He's throwing the ball on each fucking sideline.
so it wasn't a difficult decision for Baker.
How do you not man that shit up and play cover two? Give him the middle of the fucking field. Play cover two underneath the one, over top of the one. Make them throw in the middle of the field where they can't stop the fucking clock. But y'all can't think like that because y'all don't know shit. And I'm not talking to everybody. But some of you motherfuckers out there don't know shit about football. And all you can see is the quarterback making bad plays. Yeah, he made bad plays. But you probably couldn't name one fucking coverage that they ran at the end of that game.
It's about how many guys aren't playing in the game and how you don't have
It's fucking stupid. To play that defense was fucking stupid.
That's not the case in the Raiders locker room. They got everybody.
And it was 16-3 and they were on cruise control to win their 4th game in a row.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the fourth time this year,
16-3. 16-3. And you'll say, well, you can't win a game with 16 points. Okay, I don't look at it like that. I look at it as a 13-point lead. So what the fuck does it matter if it was 16-3 or fucking 33-20? A 13-point lead is a 13-point lead. No matter how many fucking points you score. 13 points is 13 points. Crazy, yo. Crazy. I'm not blaming Josh McDaniel. I'm not blaming no. It was just a bad fucking game, yo. That shit happened. My 12-year-old wouldn't have thrown that pick in the end zone because your 12-year-old probably never make it to the NFL, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Bro. Of course he won't never throw that pick. He won't be there. My son's 12 years old. I bet he'll fuck your son up in football and basketball.
That's an excuse about the end of the game to do that, especially going against Stagnant, who's only been for a couple days.
Damn, lost 2,000 of that horrible play calling. That sucks. I feel for you.
Two-dimensional meaning that they have the running game with Josh Jacobs and they have the banter. They don't have any other players. That if Darren Waller's out,
Keep making excuses. How did I make excuses? How did I make excuses?
They win these games. These are
Closing out these games is what I have to. It's inexcusable. And going forward, I mean, you got some questions now, Josh. You have to. With that veteran talent, what he just said, that's great. You can say that. Why aren't they doing it? There's no excuse that they're not doing it. I don't want to hear all the things that they should do differently. Why aren't they doing it?
Carr literally did nothing. How are you going to defend him? How the fuck am I defending him? How am I defending him? How am I defending him? How am I defending Derek Carr? Please elaborate. No top quarterback loses that game. No top quarterback loses that game. No top defense loses that game either. But we'll have it your way. You'll say it your way. It's like McDonald's. Have it any way you like. Troy, appreciate the super. 2 penalties that killed us. Offsides when they were kicking the ball back. When Tillery slapping the ball after a sack. Yeah. Yeah, that hurt us. You can't say Herbert not losing that game when he lost to us. What the fuck are you talking about? No top 10. Yeah, I'm not even talking about that. No halfway defense loses that game. That's the thing is like, I don't think Derek Carr played good. Derek Carr played like shit. He did. He played like shit. Did the defense play good? Y'all say he played good for 3 quarters. We already knew we didn't have a top defense though. Well, according to y'all, we don't have a top quarterback either. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all motherfuckers be, y'all the type to go to a restaurant, know the chef can't cook, and keep complaining that the food is bad. You already said the chef can't cook. You think Derek Carr is ass, so why the fuck you keep thinking he's going to be good? Or you just come to my channel because I think he's good. So y'all just run to my shit because like, well, he likes Derek Carr, so let's go talk shit to him. I like the fucking Raiders. I also like winning. Some of y'all like losing. Y'all have more conversations when we lose. I like winning. And no matter what I dislike, I'm still going to be objective to what I see. Derek Carr played like shit. Check. The offense played like shit. Check. Josh McDaniels made bad play calls. Check. He was too conservative. Check. We only scored 16 points. Check. The defense gave up a 98-yard touchdown with less than 2 minutes left to a team with no timeouts to a quarterback who just got there yesterday. Check. The fuck are we talking about? All those things I just said were factual, but you only want to talk about the factual part that makes you feel good. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's it. Now you should see how quiet my timeline be when Derek Carr is throwing touchdowns to Devontae Adams. When he's throwing dimes to Devontae Adams. The minute he throw a pick, everybody be in my mentions. Y'all motherfuckers have no lives. Because unfortunately, not to sound like this, but man, I get paid to talk about this shit. Y'all talk about this shit for free. Y'all complain about this shit for free. Y'all bitch about this shit for free. Y'all come in here and put clown emojis in my shit for free. I don't understand. I'm here for the people that want to have educational conversations. Right? The Raiders did not lose the game because they only scored 16 points. They lost the game because the team they played scored more than them. Well, that has to do with more than just the offense, bro.
We keep talking about blown leads. We keep talking about blown leads. And that was like a layup situation. That's like a day one install.
There's Honcho defending Carr again. How the fuck am I defending Carr? How? How am I defending Carr? He played like shit.
There's 2 plays max
talking about no fear t-shirts. That's how old I am up here.
Like, what are we doing? It's not about bringing the money into it. It's about explaining that you guys live your whole lives to just bash somebody. That was the point I'm making. It's like y'all just bash him y'all just wake up bashing Derek Carr. Like, you guys are the real Derek Carr stands. You, not me. You are blaming the defense for giving up the last drive. Bitch, they did. They did. What the fuck are you? They did. They actually gave up the last drive. Who am I supposed to blame for that? How come you don't blame Josh Jacobs for not getting the first down on 3rd and 1? How come that? How come you don't blame Josh Jacobs for not getting the first down and putting the game away? They gave up a 98-yard drive with all passing, all to the sideline, with no timeouts. Like, how the fuck? Am I wrong for saying they did that? They really did that.
Your damage has always been visible. Twins, stop overpaying. Shop at the all-new CarFacts.com.
No, I think the game goes. I think the blame of this game goes to the whole team. The whole team lost because the offense played like shit and the defense didn't get the stops when they needed them the most. That's a team thing. I don't understand. Like, if I'm the defensive coordinator and I give up that 98-yard drive to a quarterback, that's literally like me being a varsity football coach and letting the JV quarterback drive 98 yards with no timeouts and I'm up 6 and we lose. I'm not going into the locker room saying, y'all should have scored more than 16. Like, what are y'all thinking? You know what's crazy is some of y'all are parents, right? And some of y'all have kids that play sports. And if your son was the quarterback that played like Derek Carr did today, and his defense gave up that shit they just gave up and they lost, you be in the car with your son like, all the defense had to do was stop him one more time. That's what you be saying. That's what anybody would be saying. Because no matter how bad Derek Carr played, you were up 6 points with 2 minutes. That's not me saying it's not Derek Carr's fault. All I'm saying is that the facts are the facts. All you had to do was stop the motherfucker, even with Derek Carr playing bad, and you still win. Like I'm telling you, there are other channels on YouTube you can go to that if you don't have a fully functional brain, you will feel smart. This is not one of those places. You're not going to feel smart here unless you say smart things. Cedric, appreciate the super coaching. We didn't make any adjustments on either side of the ball. They did. I mean, McVay's a better coach than McDaniels. It happens. Stop defending DC, bro. What the fuck? Y'all just say that shit because you know it. It's like, it irks me. Because there's no way anybody in this chat believes I'm defending Derek Carr when I continuously say he played like shit tonight. Okay, in the chat right now, did Derek Carr play like shit? Yes or no? Did Derek Carr play like shit? Yes or no? Put it in the chat right now. Did Derek Carr play like shit? Yes. Okay, yes. We see it. It's yes, absolutely. Yes. Listen, you deaf motherfuckers. Listen. Read my lips. I agree. Carr played like shit. Right? We all agree. Now let me ask the next question. Did the defense give up a 98-yard touchdown on the last drive of the game to a team with no timeouts, to a quarterback that just got here yesterday? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? I'm a Honcho, bro. Bro, I'm a Honcho fan, big time. But call it like it is and stop being a homer. I'm not a homer, bitch. I'm not from Las Vegas or California. I'm not a homer. Now, I just asked the questions and they answered, right? Derek Carr played like shit. Yes, I agree with that. The defense gave up a 98-yard touchdown with less than 2 minutes left with no timeouts and a quarterback that just got there yesterday. Yes, those two things I'm saying are factual. Where am I defending anybody? Where am I defending anybody? I wouldn't say I'm big mad. I'm big frustrated.
People that you named, this is going to be something that I think
I'm a homer.
he had great completion percentage when he was in college. Just go out there and still mess it up.
Yeah, they calling me Homer Honcho.
Hand the ball off in your hand when you have to.
Did we forget we have 17? I think we threw like 5 passes in the second half. But sometimes somehow it's Derek Carr's fault that we didn't score points when we didn't even throw the ball in the second half. Merry Christmas, Honcho. I appreciate that, Sandy. You spelled my name wrong.
All right, Amazon Music Live is back. Midnight Eastern time with ASAP Rocky. Catch it all on Prime Video.
Coaching is beyond horrible. It's not the coach. It's look, man. The players got to make plays. The players look. That defense was good enough to win first, second, and third down in the first half. They got to win in the second half. Like you got to.
Now Rocky is an expert in fashion, and he combines that with his music to make his own world. So tonight, what should we expect to see from your live performance? Today is going to be a chaotic performance.
That's crazy. See, the thing is like I know y'all used to go on the YouTube channels and everybody's so emotional. So the shit you saying, you think is like you get a rise out of feeling like you're making other people mad. You're not making me mad. Because honestly, it's just frustrating that the Raiders lost that game. I don't really care what you're saying about me because you don't know me. Like, you know what I mean? If it was somebody I knew was talking crazy to me, because I'd be like, come on, son, you know me. You know better than that. But y'all, you don't know better than that. So you going to say whatever you want. It's not going to bother me. If it bothered me, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. I'm one of the most hated motherfuckers on YouTube. You don't see my Twitter? I get called dumb, I'm a clown, I'm this, I'm that, all kind of homophobic shit. Like, nothing you say is going to bother me. I'm more bothered that we lost that type of game. Last week's defense and tonight's defense are 2 different lines. Said appreciate the super. Travis, play calls got too conservative, too quick, came in diverse, then one-dimensional. Defense choke, dumb flags didn't help, and yes, DC played bad, wake up kids. Yeah, I agree with everything you said, Travis. Appreciate the super. Josh, appreciate the super. Y'all need to lay off Honcho with the Carr hate. Every loss, he played like trash, but it goes both ways. O and D were bad penalties, just a bad loss. Yeah, just a bad loss. But you ain't got to defend me, bro. I appreciate it, but I'm Gucci. I was at the game here in L.A. The only Rams win to avoid riots. They only let Rams win to avoid riots. We get in the playoffs, sports entertainment like WWE. I don't know what's going on, bro. Appreciate your super, though. Trucker Mark, now you have to coach up the chat. Go ahead with your bad self. That's what I'm trying to say. Baker Mayfield did not beat the Raiders. He beat the coaching. I mean, look, the Raiders' defense is not good. So the Raiders' offense has to put up enough points. I thought the Raiders would score 30 tonight. To me, I feel like the Raiders have to score like 30 points to win a game. But at some point, the Raiders with Derek Carr, who's not great, who's not elite, is going to fall short of the mark at times. When he falls short of the mark, the defense has to be able to step up. Now, at the end of the day, like I said before, you had a 13-point lead. I'm not blaming the defense solely for why we lost today. But we can't deny the fact that going 98 yards with no timeouts to a quarterback who just got here is remarkable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had Hobbs, you don't have Rock Yassin, right? But Max is out there, Chandler is still out there. I just feel like it's okay to expect NFL players to play like NFL players, not just the NFL quarterback. You guys expect Derek Carr to play at a high level every single game, and if he doesn't, you're going to bash him. Fine. But why are you guys okay and dismissive of our NFL defense not playing up to an NFL standard game after game after game? They just don't have enough Jimmys and Joes on defense. I mean, you're not wrong. Your son is crying. Troy, tell your son don't cry, yo. You know what I'm saying? Tough times don't last long. Tough people do. You know what I'm saying? And as Raider fans, you got to be tough. So, you know what I mean? Look, we take losses. We learn lessons. You know, it is what it is, yo. We come back next week. Keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? Travis, Honcho, don't let the dummy stop you, Big G. Nah, they won't, bro. I'm telling you, I'm more mad about the loss than I am about what anybody in the chat is saying. I don't give a fuck about that, man. Like, I just had my middle school. I coached middle school basketball. I just had my second child today. I had to cut kids, and you know, sending those emails out wasn't fun. You know what I'm saying? And then you sit back, watch the Raiders, and they put up a performance like that. That shit's hurtful. As a fan and as a coach and as a former player, you expect more on all sides of the ball, not just the one that y'all want to make the priority. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just wasn't good enough. It just wasn't good enough, man. It wasn't good enough. And you could sit here and say it was a short week and all these other things. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't good enough. Okay, so we lost to a high school coach, and now we lost to a 48-hour quarterback. Coach said that shit sounds way worse when you say it. But at the end of the day, man, it's just unfortunate. Just an unfortunate game, unfortunate loss. And, you know, guys like Max that play their heart out, and Devontae who came here, and, you know, it just sucks. It just sucks. It wasn't enough on either side of the ball. So, that's that. I'm not blaming one person for this loss. Why can't the Raiders offense go 98 yards? I mean, that's not normal. Like, that's rough. I don't understand. I'm calling in sick. Yeah, that sucks. Tomorrow's gonna suck. The weekend is gonna suck too. Like, just because it's like we don't have no game to look forward to now. We gotta hold this L for mad long. We gotta hold this L for mad long, yo. It's gonna feel like forever. Where do we go from here? JJ was crying on the side. Troy, yeah, this was bad, man. This was bad. But at the end of the day, we lost this game long before that last drive. It was getting worse and worse. Our offense was getting so stagnant. The play calling was getting real vanilla. I just think that we went on cruise control by looking at it like this team can't really beat us, so we don't have to go crazy. To me, I feel like there was two plays that stood out to me that have nothing to do with the defense. There's two plays that stood out to me that had nothing to do with the defense. Obviously, one is Derek Carr throwing that interception before half. That obviously stands out. But another play to me that stood out was when Derek Carr tried to run for that first down and dove out of bounds and got hit, and then we turned around and punted it. I felt like that's not what you do. I feel like you get your quarterback out there running and he takes a hit, sacrificing his body to get a first down. I feel like you should have went for it after that. In my opinion. I think you go for it after that. And those things, and that's the same thing. I remember I tweeted last week that Josh McDaniels he coaches soft sometimes. Like, he coaches very cautious. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's what happens. When you play not to lose, it's a whole different thing than playing to win. You know what I mean? Yeah, Carr threw a pick in the red zone. That sucked. That fucking sucked, man. Carr played like shit tonight. The crazy part is like Carr didn't even look bad. He just played bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a weird thing. Like, he just played bad. Like, I mean, he only threw 20 passes the whole fucking game. That was rough, man. That was rough to watch, man. That was tough to watch. And it's like, it's real life. Like, it sets in. It's more permanent. Like, every minute that goes by is like, damn, that really just happened. And like, now our playoff chances are just so slim now. And you didn't have to lose that game. You didn't have to lose that game. Didn't have to lose that game. Will Waller and Renfro make a difference? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they would make a difference right now because there's no way they're gonna be in tune with the play calls, man. Like we still got people running into each other and in the same spot. Like I don't understand how that can happen, man. They got guys that are just like right next to each other. So clearly people still aren't on the same page. Agent Red, I feel you, man. That was fucking garbage. There was no plan B from McDaniels, man. He wanted to just run the ball the whole night, and then that was it. Like, he didn't have no other plan. Like, that was it. Like, we're just going to run the ball. We're not going to try their corners. They threw the ball 20 times the whole game. It's 5 times a quarter. Like, that's not a lot. Hell yeah, we gave that game away. That's what sucks about it. Horseman Hammer, like, I don't understand what like, why you trolling so hard. Stop being a Kardashian. I don't understand that. And you spelled my name wrong, bitch. Don't act like you don't know my name. You came to my page. Somebody better go tell him something. Get this shit smoked out here. You know how I give it up on here. If you ain't gonna say nothing that's, you know, intelligent, you might as well not say nothing at all. Why so many end arounds? I think because they had defensive ends that were playing out of place and knew they weren't gonna be able to keep contained. But after a few of them, you probably should have changed it up. How you blame coaching for not throwing? I didn't blame coaching for not throwing. What are you talking about? I didn't blame coaching for not throwing. I'm just saying he obviously didn't make any adjustments. He wanted to run the ball and he continued to just run the ball. Sebastian, what's up, yo? If I had Carr, I wouldn't throw the ball either. That sounds stupid. I bet you wasn't saying that shit last week. So keep that same energy. Should we fire Josh McDaniels? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not into doing all that shit. I mean, look, he got a job to rebuild something. You gotta let him rebuild it. It's gonna be rough in the process. It's not his job to make it look presentable to us while he's trying to do what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, his job is to rebuild something. And he didn't promise it was gonna look pretty while he was doing it, so why punish him? This is a terrible loss. Terrible loss, man. Honcho, it's time to let go. Let go of what? Let go of what? I just don't understand. Like, I'm very articulate in how I speak and getting my point across. So I'm not understanding what your malfunction is or why you can't comprehend what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. Like, you keep saying give it up, let go of what? I'm not saying. Say Carr is done. Done what? What do you mean done what? You think he's not gonna play next week? Let go of Carr. I think y'all holding on to Carr. Y'all talk about him more than I do. DC haters been waiting for this to get in your chat. I don't care, but like you see, it's only like 5 of them. I don't care. I don't mind anybody that doesn't like Derek Carr. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if you don't think Derek Carr is good. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if you think he sucks and he shouldn't be the quarterback. I'm good with that. I don't mind any of that. But then when he plays well, where are you at? That wasn't no music. That was just a TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like why can't you dislike? Like, my brother's a Cowboys fan. He doesn't like Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott is okay. I don't have to troll him about that, and he don't have to troll me about, like, I don't understand where it comes into, like, where, because I think Derek Carr is better than you think he is, that means something that, like, oh, you love him or you, like, what are we talking about? I just think Derek Carr's a good quarterback. I don't understand. Like, it's nothing more, nothing less. I just think Derek Carr's a good quarterback. Yeah, I did think we was going to win out. I did. I mean, shit, everybody be wrong. I mean, your parents gave you that name. They thought it was cool. Everybody could be wrong. You here to defend yourself or talk football. I don't know, Russell, but you can go somewhere else. I mean, I've been on here for an hour. I was talking football. But when people are in the chat, the way it works is people write shit in the chat, and then I'm allowed to read the chat and respond to it. So if you ask me a football question, we can talk football. But if the chat is saying what they're saying, I'm allowed to respond to it. That's how it works. I don't know if you knew that. That's how it works. I think you think Carr's a good quarterback? Yeah, I do. You're saying, where were you last week when Carr won when he's a losing QB? I didn't say all that. I'm just saying, if you think Derek Carr sucks, then what do y'all do when he plays well? You say it's luck? Like, what do you do when he plays well? Like, what do you do? Edwin, appreciate the super. Speechless right now. Thought we have talent. We are clearly not ready for the playoffs. It was a team loss, but Graham clearly doesn't know what he's doing. It was he took some chances. I mean, he took some chances. He took some chances. He never plays well. Derek Carr never plays well. I don't know. I don't think you can agree with that. He never. I don't think that's, and that's what my issue is with the people that don't like Derek Carr. Is that's not a fact. That's not a fact. That's not a fact that he never plays well. Like, that's not a fact. That's just a narrative that you run with for the people that don't like him. Like, what do you mean he never plays well? Like, what are you talking about? How can he never play well and still be the starting quarterback for 9 years when he had 6 different coaches who could have got rid of his ass? 6 of them. 6 different coaches came in here and said, nah, he's good enough for me to try to win with him. So they know something you don't know? I don't get it. Carr does play well enough to kill drafts. All right. I mean, we're not a playoff team. It would look that way, but you never know, man. It's a fluid situation. It's week to week. And you never know. You come out there and you win the next game, and then you play the next game, and you got to see what happens. I mean, you need some other teams to lose, and you never know what happens, man. You know, if you get into the dance, you never know what's going to happen. The Raiders just picked a poor time to play bad. That's all. This is a game they should have won. How does this team find unbelievable ways to lose games? This was rough. This was rough. Who's sipping the McDaniels Kool-Aid? Like, nobody's doing that. Like, nobody thinks he's a great coach. Mm. 98-yard game-winning drive. Yeah, that was rough. That was sick. That was sick. I don't know, man. When will the Raiders realize Carr is not the QB we need? Maybe they already do realize that. Maybe that's why they keep putting him out there with this weak-ass team. I don't know. I just feel like some of y'all, like, I don't even know if you guys are rooting for the Raiders to win at this point. I think you guys would rather lose so you can hate Derek Carr with some type of validity rather than win with Derek Carr and still not like the quarterback. I think some of y'all rather lose, man. It's sad. Because the same people bitching about Derek Carr is the same people that wanted us to tank. So the fact that you can even have a thought process of let's lose on purpose, I mean, they're not the type of people I would talk to in person anyway, or in real life. So you can do all the trolling in the chat and you can do all the name calling, all that shit that we do when we're in 3rd grade. Like, it's not going to bother me. It's not going to change anything. Like loud kids saying, yo, you really love Carr. I really don't. But I can tell you I don't and tell you that I would rather win with a better quarterback than lose with Derek Carr. But you don't want to hear that. You're just going to, it's more fun for you to just keep saying the same thing over and over. It's just more fun to you. This game by the Raiders is like a condom. It's working, so you keep using it till it breaks and you have no plan B. Well, now you're screwed. That's a very, descriptive analogy. Appreciate the super, though. Who said I was wrong? How was I wrong about something? Honcho, if you want to win, you get another QB. I just said that I would rather win with a better QB. But who's the better QB that you're going to get? Horseman? Like, who's the better QB you're going to get? You guys keep thinking that any quarterback is just going to come in here with this defense that does what it does and, like, they're just going to win games because they're a different quarterback. Like, tell me what quarterback you're going to get. David, what are you talking about? How did I contradict myself? Y'all like arguing with, like, I don't understand. Like, how did I contradict myself? If there's a better quarterback than Derek Carr available, you go get him. Okay, so where's the contradiction? Like, I don't understand that. Okay, drafted Tooth Fairy. He got no playoff wins. Also, I see. I don't know. I'm really starting to second guess who the fuck you could be. Lamar Jackson isn't available. Like, you guys just want other quarterbacks. Who's available? Like, if you get rid of Derek Carr right now, who's the quarterback? Like, who's the quarterback? You can't have it both ways, Honcho. Where's the way I'm trying to have it? What are you talking about, horseman? Are you fucking stupid or dumb? Like, which way are you trying to... What are you talking about? I think the Raiders can win with Derek Carr. There's things you need to put in place. If you're not going to put those things in place, you might need a better quarterback than Derek Carr. What are you saying? Like, what are you talking about? The shit I'm saying is very clear. Anyone will be better than Carr. See, that's when you sound stupid. Because anyone isn't better than Derek Carr. Anyone isn't better than Derek Carr. Like, what are we talking about? Derek Carr has beaten Lamar Jackson before. So if we're going to go by losses, which isn't a quarterback stat, but somehow you'll make it a quarterback stat, like, come on now. Justin Herbert is better than Derek Carr. He has more losses at the same amount of games than Derek Carr did. He has more losses. So with losses is not a quarterback stat. So if you only here to talk about that, you defend Carr, then you say you would want to... No, see? That's the thing. That's the thing, horseman. You're fucking dumb. You're dumb. It's not me. I didn't defend Carr. You're just making that part up. I didn't defend Carr. I just said I think he's a good quarterback. And then I said, if you can get a better quarterback, get one. What are you talking about? Like, you're dumb. Like, honestly, you are dumb. Like, you are a rare kind of dumb that I can't even understand. You defend Carr, then you would want another quarterback. What is defending Carr? Where did I defend Carr? Horseman, what did I defend him? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, horseman? Nah, my blood pressure is good now. It was high after the game. See, horseman is a troll. I'm not reading another thing he's saying unless he pay for it. No, you are defending Carr. You just don't know it, and all of you are. You want to keep a 9-year loser. You're defending. So that's what defending him is. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, the dude. Okay, dude. We're defending Carr. So that you're defending Carr because you're in the chat where we're defending Carr. So you're also defending Carr. What kind of fucking sense does that make? Y'all mad dumb. What's your thought on the effect John Simpson had on the run game? I don't really know. I thought the run game looked fine. No, Horseman, you're not a troll. You're fucking stupid. I don't know. I don't know, man. I thought the running game was fine. I just think we didn't. I just feel like we weren't aggressive. I feel like we weren't aggressive enough. BG, appreciate the super. Defense failed. AJ Cole. Do you think Graham has a job tomorrow? He shouldn't. Love the channel, brother. Stay doing you. Yeah, I appreciate you. I don't know, man. I don't think they fire anybody right now. Love your channel and your knowledge, but the people in the chat are giving me a headache. The Raiders lose. Trucker Mark, I feel you, man. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. So I guess if I say an actor's a good actor, that's me saying he's never made a bad movie. With your logic. So if Denzel Washington made a bad movie, but I said Denzel's a good actor, that means I'm defending the bad movie and saying it's a good movie? Nah, it doesn't work like that. You're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. And we can keep going around in circles and circles and circles. The thing is, when I get off this live, you're still gonna be fucking stupid. So cut Derek Carr tomorrow? Okay. Cut him tomorrow. That's the crazy part. It's like the fact that you like on YouTube and in the comments like, yo, I'm succeeding because I'm making myself look stupid. Like, that's the crazy part. You still gonna be fucking stupid. Now, it'd be cool if you got paid to be stupid, but I doubt you do. It ain't everybody came in the chat to hate Carr. It's just a few individuals. It's just a few individuals that think like, you know, their entertainment is to, you know, try to take advantage of somebody being frustrated, and they think that they think they're making me frustrated. They not. What's frustrating is that I've been rooting for the Raiders since the fucking 80s, and we just blew another fucking game with a chance to keep ourselves relevant in the playoff picture, and we lost. So I'm frustrated about that. But then you get people in the chat that are purposely trying to frustrate me. They're not succeeding in it, and in their attempt to frustrate me, they're just exposing how stupid they are. Why do you think we're so inconsistent in finding identity? I think it's because, look, I was always taught, you know, plan to work and work to plan. I feel like Josh McDaniels doesn't really have a plan. I think he just tries to, you know, he tries to just kind of adapt to what's going on, but then he gets nervous. He gets scared. You know what I mean? Carr, the best quarterback we ever had in recent years. Who would be second place? Palmer, Cameron, Pryor, McLaurin, or Rakowski? Hell no. Daniel, appreciate the super. I don't know. I've seen a lot of quarterbacks in my time for the Raiders. That sucked, though. That sucks. Who did we pay the money to? We paid the money to fucking Hunter Renfro and fucking Darren Waller, Max Crosby, and Chandler Jones. I mean, when I saw that punt go to the 2-yard line, I'm like, all right, ain't no fucking way. I should have known. Offense had bad games. The fact is the defense was set up in a great position at the end to hold the lead. Bad penalties at the end. Yeah, that sucked. And Derek Carr sucked tonight. That's the crazy part. Is like the people trying to get under my skin is like they're not even acknowledging me saying that. They're not even acknowledging the fact that I've already said that Derek Carr played bad. It's gonna be a long fucking 2 weeks, man. That's what it feels like. Oh, I got this hat from Redemption Brand. Yo, check out Raid the Tape. Go to redemptionbrand.com. Use my promo code Honcho15. Get 15% off. See, the thing is, if y'all was actually making me mad, I would just block y'all. Like, wouldn't it just be way easier for me not to be mad? Like, you're not gonna make me mad. You can say whatever you want. Like, you're not gonna make me mad. Like, I understand how trolling works. My son is 12 years old. Like, I get it. I'm here for the people that actually want to say and have competent conversations. So, you're not gonna bother me. Trust me. I appreciate you, bro. Real Raider fans. Don't bash on each other. Keep doing your thing. Lifelong Raider fan. Ain't my first rodeo. Appreciate you, Sauce. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. I don't eat crow. I love the people that be trying to talk crazy with no profile picture. Motherfuckers be on internet trying to find dates, ugly motherfuckers. Oh, don't time them out. Let them rock. That's rough. No coach can win with Carr. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be rough. Don't even want to go to the past game next week. Red zone 6 times and no touchdown. That was brutal, man. Our offense played like shit. Carr played like shit. You know, no matter how many times I say it, though, motherfuckers don't want to hear it. Carr played like shit. Like, there's no way around it. When he threw that interception before halftime, man, that shit just killed our momentum, yo. It just bodied us. That shit sunk our ship, yo. Like, after that, like, we had a chance to go up big, and we didn't. And we just lost all momentum after that. And then our offense just completely stalled. No matter how many times the defense got us the ball back, we just didn't get shit going, man. We didn't get shit going. That sucks. Nobody thinks Derek Carr is elite. Stop just making up shit. What's up, Honcho? Damn, I just got back from the game. Shake my head, tough loss. It is what it is, right? Got to process this, then on to the next. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. That's all you can do, man. It would look like shit out there tonight, yo. Offense look like shit. Derek Carr look like shit. Can't even get a 3rd and 1. That was rough. I don't know, man. I didn't know Raider fans would, like, make fun of other Raider fans after a loss, but it's 2022, man. You know, shouldn't even be surprised. Shouldn't even be surprised. I mean, yeah, it's a cycle, man. It's a vicious cycle being a Raiders fan. Just like when you think you have some hope, you think you get things moving in the right direction, and then, bam, your shit just gets derailed. This team ain't got no killer instinct. G-Town, appreciate the super. Yeah, well, killer instinct comes from the top. John, appreciate the super. Terrible loss. Honcho, can you give us a breakdown of what you are seeing defensively? It looks real bad. I think this is what happens. This is what happens on defense. Is you get in a position where you feel like you need to put pressure on the quarterback. When they were putting pressure on Baker, they would force him to throw the ball really low, force him to throw the ball high, forcing him to kind of just miss his targets. Once they were pushing Baker off the line, he was missing targets. At the end of the game, when they had to go 98 yards, I'm not quite sure why you were dialing up so much press man. I would have played a cover 2 look. I would have played a Tampa 2. I would have kept my corners underneath the wide receivers when they tried to go vertical, and I would have kept my safety over the top. making it really hard to throw the ball to the sidelines. I would have gave up the middle of the field to some degree, even though in the Tampa 2, you're dropping a linebacker into the middle, zones. To take away that hook or curls, those crossing routes. But I would have probably just gave them the middle of the field. And I wouldn't have put so much pressure on Baker because even if he's running the ball, they have no timeouts, right? So knowing they had no timeouts and had to go 98, I probably would have looked like I was playing man-to-man. So if I was going to press the corners, it would have been because I knew I was going to have safeties over the top. And I would have just got a jam on them, and I would have let them trail, little trail technique. And I would have just played Tampa 2, and I would have let them throw the ball in the middle of the field. That's the only place you'd have been able to throw it is the middle of the field. And you had no timeouts. But every pass that Baker threw was on the sidelines. They caught and got out of bounds. Oscar, I blame both. I thought the defense played well until they didn't. And I thought the offense never played well. I thought the offense just played like shit. But at this time of the season, Patrick Graham has to know what he has in that locker room as far as defenders. He has to know what he can and can't do by now. And with Rock Ya-Sin not out there, who's really just a number 2 corner anyway, right? I feel like you shouldn't have been trying to press those receivers like that at the end of the game. You shouldn't have. I don't know how you go single high safety on that last play. If anything, I would have went 3 high. I would just gave them the middle of the field. I would have just gave them the fucking middle of the field, man. Like I would have. You wouldn't have been able to run that many plays if they caught the ball in the middle of the field. Mahomes doesn't own me. I'm a free black man. I don't know what you're talking about, Playboy. Brady to the Raiders. I mean, if you're going to replace Carr, I think you go younger, no? You want a 1-year rental? I don't block anybody, man. I just let it rock, yo. I don't really care. I was put on timeout for being... I don't know who put you on timeout, Horseman. I don't have no issue with you. I'm an old guy, man. I'm an old man, yo. I've accepted it that in this world you're going to run into people that are very, very low IQ people. Horseman, you happen to be one of them, so I don't have no issue with you. Honcho, why is McDaniel afraid of using the quarterback sneak in short yardage situations? I don't know. I can't speak for McDaniels. I got to watch the press conference, see what he said. I don't fucking know, man. I'm a defensive coordinator. I spend a lot of time trying to stop defenses. And yes, I've given up a lot of points before. Yes, I've been beat before. I'm not, Rex Ryan. But I just feel like there's certain principles you have in place. And with that little bit of time on the clock, with no timeouts, you force them to catch the ball in the middle of the field. And even if they have to run up and spike it when they lose a down, but you just can't keep giving them first down after first down after first down. I might have even blew one of my timeouts and said, yo, we need to figure this shit out. Hey, Josh, I'm taking one here. Like my head coach always tell me I can take a timeout. I'm taking the timeout. I need to bring them together. You got to know that Baker Mayfield doesn't have an extensive, Buddy Ryan, Rex Ryan, Bob Ryan, all those fucking Ryans is better than what the fuck we got right now. But my point is that in those situations, there's a certain formula of what you're supposed to do. Just like everybody knows at the end of the game, it's a Hail Mary, you play prevent, right? Like there's certain things you just know you have to do. I feel like in that situation, they have to get out of bounds. They have no timeouts. You can't let them catch the ball on the sidelines. And you can't go single high safety while you're pressing like the way they did. It just wasn't. It reminds me of when who did that? The Bills did it against the Chiefs last year in the playoffs or some shit like that. Remember when the Jets did it against us with Henry Ruggs? Like you just don't do that. Like you don't do that. Like, I would have called a timeout and say, yo, this is what the fuck they're going to do. They're going to do this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Everybody on the same page? All right, let's rock. You think DC or our talent? It's a mix of both. Because you didn't... Look, it's the same talent that was stopping them in the first half. So the talent was good enough to stop them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't sit here and say the defense don't have no talent when it was talented enough to stop them in the first half. Making the adjustments is on the coach. Like, if I'm stopping you in the first half and I'm not stopping you in the second half, well, you didn't fucking go in the locker room and come back a better player. So that means we're getting out coached right now. I thought the offensive game plan was very vanilla. I felt like he was going to ride Josh Jacobs till the wheels fell off, and shit, the wheels fell off. That's that. Yo, it's rough. It's a rough one out there tonight, y'all. It's rough. Situationally, the defense is rough, but situational defense also comes to coaching. Like, you got to put them in good situations. Eduardo, appreciate it. Season over. It's not over. Mathematically, it's not. And we lost what? 7 of our 8 games have been one possession. So, I don't know. That was just fucked up. That was hard. Honcho, do you think Devontae needs to be utilized in a different way? All the throws to him were sideline fades. Nah, I don't think so. I think that if Derek Carr and Josh McDaniels had the offensive pieces they thought they were going to have with Renfro and Waller, I think you would see a much more dynamic package as far as the offensive scheme goes, the plays package, and the play packages for Devontae. Like, Randy Moss wasn't utilized any different than just running seams. But that's all you needed when you had other guys underneath that can make plays as well. I think that Derek Carr has fallen in love with trying to get Devontae the ball because that's just who he trusts right now. Like it's hard to understand it, but it's like if you play basketball and every time you cross somebody over and kicked it out to somebody, they were shooting air balls, you'd probably be like, you know what? I'm going to take on this double team and shoot it myself. And I think Derek Carr forces the ball a lot to Devontae because that's just who he trusts, man. That's who he fucking trusts. Like, you can't trust Hollins being in the right spot. Foster Maroli seems like he drops the pass every game. You know what I mean? So, I think that you can't utilize Devontae more. Like, I think they're using him fine. I think the Raiders aren't putting a ton of talent on the field at this point. If you have Waller and Renfro out there, I think the offense it's not as bad as it is right now. The problem is Carr is mediocre and can seem to hold on to keep his job. I think that might be part of the problem. I don't think that's the problem. I don't think that's the problem. But you're entitled to your opinion. I don't think playoff chances are out, but the defense didn't do enough to win this game, clearly. You fucking idiot. They're the ones who were on the field last with a 6-point lead. You can't say they did enough. Now, you can talk all this shit you want about Derek Carr, and I'll let you have that. But as a defensive guy, you can't say the defense did enough when they were literally the last people on the field that didn't do enough to win. Sorry. It doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. Defense was tired. Excuses. Doesn't work like that. That was rough, though. That was tough. It was a shitty game. It just fucked up my whole weekend, man. Like, My whole weekend is fucked up from a Thursday. Do you think McDaniels ran the ball too much with Jacobs? Now, I don't think he got hurt because of that, but I do feel like he went to the well one too many times, man. Honcho, let me ask you this. How much was invested in the defense and offense? I mean, I know what you're getting at, and I think that's a horrible argument because I don't know how many defenses make more money than the offense. I don't think there's many. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know where you're going with that. Like, the defense, not a lot of money has been invested in that defense, but a lot of the money we invested in the offense isn't on the field. Like, what money did you invest in Josh Jacobs? What money did you really invest into the offensive line at this point? You see what I'm saying? Like, I understand the argument, right? Like, I understand we didn't invest no money in defense, but what teams invest more money on defense than they do offense? Like, the offensive guys always make the most money. You know what I mean? If your argument is we don't have enough good players on defense, fine. Fine. I won't argue that we don't have. What championship teams have a more expensive defense than offense? What are you talking about? Like, tell me them. I don't know. But if your argument is that the defense don't have good players on it, then why are y'all so mad when I say they lost the game? Then you could just respond as, yeah, they did lose the game, but that's because they're not good. Oh, okay. Why does it have to be like you can't say that it's not their fault that they gave up a 98-yard touchdown drive because they're not good. Well, no, it is their fault. The reason is because they're not good. So I don't understand. And I'm not saying we lost the game because of the defense. I'm not saying we lost the game because of the defense. I thought the defense played good tonight. They just didn't play good on that last drive. But I think if it was reversed and Derek Carr played good the whole game, but then on the last drive he throws a pick six to lose the game, I don't think anybody's going to care that he played well the other parts of the game. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. The defense started good, but they didn't finish well. That happens. That happens, bro. I just don't know why it always has to be a this or that. Like, Derek Carr played like shit, and the defense gave up the game-winning fucking touchdown. Like, why? Those things are both facts. I just don't know why people get so mad about it. Those things are both facts. Derek Carr sucked tonight, and the defense gave up the fucking game-winning touchdown. Both of those things are true. But y'all want me to just say one or the other. If I say both, then I'm defending, and you guys just on my dick. That's really all it comes down to. I'm over here mad that we lost, and y'all over here enjoying the fact that whatever the fuck y'all enjoying. I don't even know. I mean, when was the last time you thought the Raiders had a good defense? Like, 98-yard touchdown drive with no timeouts is crazy. That's reserved for the best of the best quarterbacks. Now, if you're telling me that Baker Mayfield is the best of the best quarterback, then okay. But he ain't. So if Baker Mayfield did that on this defense, I don't know how the fuck y'all defending the defense. I don't get it. What are my thoughts on the flag? I thought it was petty. It was petty they threw the flag there with that much time left on the clock. Like, you decided the game in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you decided, like, you're impacting the game a little more than you should at that point. But with that being said, yo, if those are the rules, those are the rules. You know, I just don't think you call that flag that's going to give them that many yards in a game where they don't have timeouts. Like, you know what I mean? Paul, I hear you, man. I just want to win too. I think to say the Raiders defense has played well all year, not giving up a lot of points. It's not, I'm not disagreeing with you, but you got to remember, it's not about the total amount of points. It's about when you give them up. Like, I would have rather the defense gave up 16 points in the first half and then didn't give none up in the second half, like their defense did. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not, it doesn't work like that, yo. Football just doesn't work like that. Like, you can't say, well, we only held them to 20 points. That should be enough for us to win. Well, yeah, but if the last 7 points was on the last drive, then it doesn't matter. Like, you got a fucking top 5 defensive, you got damn near top 5 defensive player on your defense. Right? You got top 5 defensive player. And you paid Chandler Jones. No. You paid him. I mean, I would assume this is Carr's last year with the Raiders. I would assume this is gonna be Carr's last year. And I think that if you can find an upgrade at any position, including a quarterback, then you do that. So I don't know why there's such a narrative of you'll never get rid of Derek Carr. It's like, well, you bring me the quarterback that's better than Derek Carr, I will get rid of Derek Carr in a heartbeat. I don't think you'll have to pay Derek Carr $40 million. People restructure contracts all the time, bro. I don't know if you never made enough money to get a contract, but you restructure them. There's certain language in them that allows you to do so. Crosby got held a lot. Baker Mayfield schooled Derek Carr. I didn't know they played against each other. I think Baker Mayfield schooled our defense. I'm pretty sure Josh Jacobs ran the ball more times than Derek Carr threw the ball. You need that Honcho 15 on Carr contract. You need that Honcho 30, bro. Fuck that. Carr gonna have to take a lot of money off of that one, yo. Fuck all that. Honcho cut Foster, man, has oil on his. I don't know what happened to Foster, man. It seemed like he been dropping a lot of passes, yo. And what's crazy is, like, the people that's trolling is like, I'm one of them ones. Like, I'm one of them real ones. Like, I support Derek Carr. And even when he plays like shit, I'm still on live for hours plus. Letting y'all get your shit off. I ain't never hid from nothing. I never ducked no smoke. Nothing. Derek Carr played like shit tonight. That's what makes the trolling, like, pathetic in my... It's like a desperate attempt for attention because I'm saying he played like shit. Nah, I mean, I am kind of sleepy. It's been a long week. I mean, it's fucking midnight out here in Jersey. It's been a long week. I've been doing a lot. I don't believe DC last year. Just had that feeling. Nah, I feel like he gone. Either he gone or they already said he's coming back. There's no way a decision hasn't been made yet. Like, there's no way a decision hasn't been made yet. Because if they really, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to. There's no way a decision hasn't already been made on Derek Carr. Either they told him you definitely gonna be here, or they definitely told him you're not gonna be here. Derek Carr just does things that just fucking boggle my mind. I'm just like, why would you do that? Like, that play before halftime just totally killed us. Like, why would you do that? Granted, we don't score a touchdown there. A bunch of the same people talking shit now would have been talking shit about how we didn't score a touchdown. We just got a field goal. Right? But fuck all that. You can't turn the ball over there. That was awful. I don't care if he got hit. Fuck that. You can't turn the ball over there. By any means, you got to keep that ball, man. You can't turn it over there. Yeah, we were still up ahead. We had a 13-point lead. We blew a 13-point lead. Nah, I'm not running it back next year with the same team. I need that O-line and D-line taken care of. If nothing else changes, the O-line and D-line have to be top 10. So whatever that's going to take. You got to have a top 10 O-line and a top 10 D-line. And I'm not talking about just PFF. Because, you know, if you're protecting 50% of the time, but the 50% of the time you're not protecting is when it's third down, then we're fucked. So, you know what I mean? Like, them numbers can be skewed a little bit. I need a top 10 O-line, top 10 D-line. However, we got to do that. Brady coming to the Raiders. I don't know, man. Derek Carr got more touchdowns than Brady. I don't know. I don't know if that's what y'all want. You don't have cap space for upgrade. Mo Morris, there's more than one way to skin a cat, bro. They'll find a way to get cap space. Like, stop letting these motherfuckers tell you the only way to have money is by cutting Derek Carr. Like, they'll find a way. Ricardo, appreciate it. You gotta get some defensive tackles in there, and you gotta get some depth at the offensive line. Period. You gotta get depth at offensive line just so they can compete in practice. Like, you gotta be able to compete. Like, 805, appreciate the super. The game was so predictable. I knew exactly what was going to happen. The season has been bad for my health. Yo, today was like the first time after the game where, like, I felt like I was gonna pass out. I don't know if I was hungry, blood sugar, blood pressure. I don't fucking know. What time is it, bro? I don't even know what time it is. It's gotta be close to 1 o'clock out here for me. We fucking suck right now. You don't think they need to fix the secondary? It's not that I don't think they need to fix the secondary. It's just that I don't think you need to fix everything at once. You know what I mean? Like, I think that the secondary is better if the defensive line is better. Because if you're not getting pressure on the quarterback consistently, the defensive backs have to cover for too long. You get consistent pressure on the quarterback and put him in third and long. The corners don't have to cover that long. Philip, appreciate the super. Thank you so much. So, yes, you do need to add some secondary, but I would run it back. If you got Rock Ya-Sin back, you got Hobbs healthy. Hobbs missed how many games? You get Hobbs healthy, right? And you got Harmon and you still got Merrick back there. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. If you can get consistent pressure on the quarterback. Not every NFL team has great D-line, great linebackers, and great defensive backs. The ones that don't have great line have great defensive backs. The ones that don't have great defensive backs have a great line. You see what I'm saying? Like, you live in Connecticut? I got some people out there in Connecticut. Bridgeport. Bridgeport, New Haven. Them spaces. Damn, it's about to be 1 o'clock. I'm about to get the fuck off of here, yo. Look, y'all couldn't even troll me out of here, you bums. Y'all couldn't even troll me out of here, yo. I stayed on even when y'all was trolling. Y'all can't fuck with me, son. Y'all not cut from that cloth. Think I'm about to get upset on some internet shit. Y'all crazy as hell. You see my mustache? You know I be thugging it. Fuck you talking about? AJ, appreciate that. Thank you. Damn, 9:54. Y'all just getting started. I'm done off. And my son got his first travel game tomorrow. And I'm his coach, bro. We about to run this shit. Y'all motherfuckers trying to troll me in here. Y'all can't fuck with me. You ain't get me mad. Stop playing, boy. If you got me mad, I wouldn't be on here. I was mad because we fucking lost. Like, come do that trolling shit after we win. Yeah, I bet you won't even know you exist. Stop fucking, don't play yourself. Don't play yourself, boy. I'm mad because we lost. Nah, I do gotta go. This is 1 o'clock in the fucking morning out here. You fucking crazy? Honcho walked in with the bulletproof vest. You know that. Motherfuckers can't stop me. Yeah, you was here when we won. I told you shut the fuck up then. I tell you shut the fuck up now. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm still on, bruh. Your troll game is trash. Your troll game is the equivalent of fucking Derek Carr in your opinion. Trash. Get out of here, son. You should take a pay cut. You fucking bum. You're not even a good troll. You was in here trolling and I stayed on. I didn't block you. I didn't mute you. I stayed on and read your shit for free. You didn't even pay to get your shit off. Your troll game is trash, son. Are you Derek Carr pissed, Honcho? That's actually funny. Pissed off, you know? You know? Your troll game is trash. You and the dude. Fuck both of y'all. Y'all suckers. Y'all couldn't even get me out of here after we lost a game. Y'all couldn't even get me out of here. What is you talking about? Y'all done off. Y'all done off. Waste man. Y'all done. Yeah. Call yourself great. Trash. Y'all couldn't even get me out of here, son. After L, and I'm on the East Coast. Stayed on. Don't sweat that fool, Honcho. I ain't. This shit funny to me. Upstate New York, Raider Mike. Yo, appreciate the love, yo. Upstate New York, that's far. And it's cold as shit up there. That shit be cold up there. My homeboy went to Albany to play football. That shit cold. You're not the reason people are still here, you dumbass, because once I exit this chat, the shit is over. Watch. I'm the reason people are here. What the fuck is you talking about? You're a terrible troll and you dumb as hell. Trolls is mad. Look, they mad. Yeah. Still smiling. Yeah. Fuck is you talking about? And my direct deposit about to hit in 40 minutes. You bum. You fucking bum. Who the fuck says we are roughing him up, you fucking geek? Clockwork Steez, you already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. They don't want no smoke with Big Hunch. They already know that. They already know that. Today was tough to watch. Today was tough to watch. I don't know who took the biggest L, though, the Raiders or these fucking trolls that couldn't even get me out of here when I came in here limping on one leg, wounded up because I support Derek Carr, and you couldn't even get me out of here, son. Y'all fucking suck. Y'all suck. What's good, bro? Raider fan checking your channel. Hey, J-Ro, what's up, man? I'm about to get up out of here, yo. It's 1 a.m. where I'm at, yo. I'm about to get up, and I'm hungry. And I'm hungry, yo. And I'm going to have some, yeah, because I could do that. Fuck is you talking about? You went to eat a snack. Like, the fuck? You fucking weirdo. Hell yeah, I went to eat a snack. It's late as shit. I just sat here for hours watching the fucking game. What are you talking about? Derek Carr's a better quarterback than you are a troll. You got to live with that. You got to live with that. You got to live with that, yo. Derek Carr is a better quarterback than you are at trolling. That's crazy. And he on a professional level. You're an amateur troll. You're an amateur troll. Look, he mad. Look, emotional. Look at him. Emotional. The fuck out of here, son. This is my shit. Fuck is you talking about? I'm about to hit 20,000 subscribers. Fuck is you talking about? What are you talking about? At least Carr gets paid. That's what I'm saying, yo. He out here trolling for free, and he's terrible. He's not even good at it. Look, exit it. Look at him, look at him. Look at you, mad. You should have left a long time ago, you fucking bum. Yeah. Honcho like Carr after that loss. You right. I am like Carr after the loss. I'm getting paid and you watching me. Fuck is you talking about? Just like you was watching him. Fuck, we both getting paid and you not. Fuck is you talking about? Honcho, so you going to the Pittsburgh game? I don't know, man. I might as well go now. I might as well. Fuck a curse. Fuck the curse. You calling me junior. That's how I know you're a fucking geek. You're a fucking geek. You probably sitting at home right now with your shirt buttoned up all the way to the fucking throat. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You couldn't even get me out of here. They thought they was going to troll me out of here. Yeah, they wear ankle socks. They wear ankle socks with khaki shorts and they ain't even pressed. They wrinkle when they stand up. Fuck they talking about. So you go watch the game and we went out. I don't even want to talk about went out, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can keep saying he mad. Everybody who know me know I'm not mad. Like, they know I'm not mad. Like, I don't get mad on the internet, yo. Frustrated at times, yes, but you ain't gonna make me mad on no internet shit. Fuck is you talking about? I got bills, I got life. Fuck, I got 2 kids. You think I'm gonna be mad at you because you sitting at your keyboard typing some shit that you would never say to nobody in real life? Fuck, I be mad for it. This shit is funny to me. Peace King, keep your head up, win, lose, or tie. You already know that. Either we both getting paid and you watching it and not getting paid. Yo, that's just the facts. That's the facts. That's the facts, yo. That is. Like, I'm in control of this. They thought they was going to get me out of here. They seen I was mad at the game. They saw Carr play bad. They thought they was just going to come in here with their subpar trolling skills. You're fucking duds. Like, I'm sure you can watch a YouTube video that on how to troll. You need to work on it, okay? All right, so when you're telling Derek Carr that he sucks, understand that he's better at his job than you are at your job. So what does that tell you about yourself, man? You can't even troll right. How the fuck you be bad at trolling? How could you be bad at trolling? That's crazy. You gotta be a fucking sucker to be bad at trolling. That's crazy. But yeah, man, that sucks today, man. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, man. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Check out RaiderHoncho.com. Check out RedemptionBrand.com. Go follow Redemption Brand on Instagram. Make sure you use promo code Honcho15. Some of them trolls don't got. They don't even got promo codes. They don't got shit. They worthless. They couldn't even get me up out of here on a bad night. And I wasn't even drinking. So, but yeah, man, make sure y'all do that. We got a game in a long time. It feels like we got to wait for a long time for a game. But I appreciate everybody that support the channel. Everybody that pulled up and supported and, you know, donated and super chatted, man. I appreciate that. And, yo, Raider Nation, I know sometimes they get rough, yo, but y'all just going to have to hang in there, man. Roll with the punches. I ain't going to give up. I ain't going to give up hope, man. So I don't want y'all to give up hope. And when we struggle. We go through this shit together. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for the people. All right? I'm here for the people. You know what I'm saying? So tonight was a tough one, though. Tonight was nasty. Tonight was ugly. Tonight was bad. Almost as bad as those fucking trolls. But until the next time, Raider Honcho out.